I did a short conversation with her on our YouTube channel, and she began to cry just to even think about the experience she felt while stepping off the plane and hearing others say, "Welcome home, Mom."
Oh, by the way, guys, Rickey is the guy that encouraged me to do something I really didn't want to do.
In Sesotho, by the way, we say "Sapeleng siyahlolwa," right? Yeah, which I'm not going to use to translate.
Okay.
You just need to find that out yourself.
Okay. What's up, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Don't Keep Up With the Joneses. 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 What's up, beautiful people, to another episode of the Jones Family Channel. And in this video, I will be sharing, hopefully showing the speech, but wrapping up my membership here at the Toastmasters Club here in Morningside, which I would recommend to anyone that is looking to perfect their public speaking capability or gain comfort in doing so. Like, Toastmasters is an awesome opportunity for you to be able to do so. And the Morningside Toastmasters Club is a phenomenal club to be a part of, full of champions, leaders, great speakers, and those that will help for you to fine-tune or sharpen your public speaking presentation capabilities. Now, I know that sounded like a presentation or a plug or an ad, and it is, you know what I'm saying, truth be told. However, I'm going to take you all into today's meeting, hopefully being able to show you the speech that I will give today, because I was asked to give like a farewell speech, which I was like, oh, okay, cool, like I could do that. But then this morning, the president was like, oh, no, we need you to do one of the speeches that is necessary through the pathway that you're taking. And I was like, oh, snap, okay. So I really had to put my mind to this speech. But in it all, with it all, it should be fun times, good times. And obviously, I'm going to take you along the way. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, where you will find such things as faith, family, and conversations that will hopefully lead you to the life that you desire to live. So, yeah. Let's go ahead in, shall we? All right, so first off, we do these meetings at a like country club type situation where they have paddle, they have tennis courts as well. But I love these steps. I showed y'all these before. But yeah, man, like this is how I was introduced to paddle. I knew nothing about it prior to seeing it here. And man, does it look like an adventure. But there's also tennis courts too. Before my time starts, I do want to say I am recording this that I'll post on my YouTube channel. But nonetheless, in it all, we ready? Yeah. All right. So, oh my goodness. I'm excited first off to do this speech, in part largely because when I told President Sent that I was making the move, he said, well, you have to do a speech. I was thinking a goodbye speech before making the move. But then this morning he was like, what's the title of your speech and what track are you on? I said, hold up, wait, this is like a legit speech. Okay. I'll make sure I do what's necessary, go through the track and all those things, and went to the website as you've already spoke of and make sure I did what was necessary. So fun time awaits us. I do have a question for us all. By a show of hands, how many of us have heard the phrase, hindsight is 20/20? Yes. Pretty much all of us, right? All of us has heard that phrase. And if I was to add anything to that phrase, I would say foresight requires faith, hope, and a decisive mind. Again, faith, hope, and a decisive mind. And those things were necessary for my wife and I to make the move, moving our family of 4. I have a little daughter named Rain, which I love oh so dearly, and a son that's named after myself, Rickey Jones III. We moved over here from Tampa, Florida, in which we've enjoyed our time here. And I will say, for anybody that's looking to make a move or make a decision just as large as we have had to make, there are like 3 things that I'll talk through about that we had to do. And it had to pertain to people. It has to pertain to the experiences that we've been able to have while here, as well as the impact that was left and made on us because of our short stay, less than a year here. However, in beginning, I will say with people, when we told people we were making this move from, again, Tampa to Johannesburg, we received all kinds of responses, to tears, to excitement, to joy, to the wonderment of what's on the other side of your moving. Truly, you're moving to Africa, like the Africa. And, you know, people had their various thoughts about what that meant. However, my wife and I visited before making the move twice. And so we were able to see what was really here as opposed to what we were propagated or showed by way of the media, television, news, and things like that. So we knew we were coming to a safe place. We knew we were coming to a great place of opportunity and great people. However, making sure the people knew of that was of utmost importance, but even that's why we started our YouTube channel and started to post different content, showing people that, hey, it's okay on this side and you can make the move too for anybody that's interested. But then on the other side of that, the people that we met here, oh my goodness. First being the people that have also made the move from the States. It's a large community, for those that don't know. It's a large community of Americans and people from other countries as well that have made the move to this side. And I love that community because of our interactions, conversations, and just talk. I'm gonna put it like that. But then the people on this side, oh man, you all are amazing. I'm looking around like I can't even tell who's South African or who's from another country or who's from another country. Like I honestly can't tell, and I love that about us all because it's a reminder of the many facets and shades of brown that can come together and unite in a room and do any and everything together if we only just talk and be kind to one another, right? Beyond that, there were experiences that I know will last a lifetime. However, experiences one that I want to highlight and emphasize was one when my parents were able to come to visit us. Because my parents, of course, my mom most certainly is going to go anywhere or visit anywhere where I am. Her only son, right? It's like wherever you are, there will I be also. But then also the grandkids. She had to come see about the kids, see what school they were going to, see how they were eating, seeing how they were sleeping, all the seeing she did. And I will say they were here for the month of December, for the whole month. And just even her getting off the plane, she felt impacted by the people here. And the experience began there. I did a short conversation with her on our YouTube channel, and she began to cry just to even think about the experience she felt while stepping off the plane and hearing others say, "Welcome home, Mom." And yeah, I'm even starting to feel the overwhelming expression of gratitude that her sharing those words meant to me. Because I mean, growing up, I was the only one that called her mom. However, here in South Africa, mom is a term that's used and shared all about. And you know, it's fun on one hand, but at the end of the day, she enjoyed it. And it was an experience that marked her stay here that she continues and takes with her forever, as well as some other experiences that we've experienced while here, from being pulled over once, if I was to share that experience. Well, I won't say pulled over, it was a traffic stop. So I think everybody was pulled over if they wanted to be, or the cops wanted to pull them over. And the cops talking to us and things like that. And he's saying, yeah, I'm a little thirsty. I wish I had something to drink. I was like, man, I understand. It's a hot day. If I want something to drink too. He was like, no, like, do you have something to give to me? I said, no, man, I don't have anything to drink. I mean, I don't think you want my kids' drink. And later finding out what that truly meant. I was like, oh. That one went over my head, but now I know. However, to each his own. The experiences stack up. But I will say the experiences that we were able to have will last a lifetime. And truly, they are impactful onto us. While being in the States this past month, this is why you haven't seen me, we were there. And I even laughed just talking with my daughter and talking with my son. But mainly my daughter I want to focus on, and that she'll use different phrases that I know she picked up here, such as yay bo and hi bo, and my wife saying shame and is it. I'm thinking, what? Where did we get this from? Like, only Johannesburg. Only Johannesburg has left an impact like that. However, even the family time, we were able to spend so much time together here as a family, as a unit, that we will continue to do on the other side. And lastly, that phrase, Ubuntu. I may have said it wrong, but I said it my way, which of course we know is I am because you are. I love that phrase. I love the sentiment behind it. I've experienced it while being here, and I'm gonna take it everywhere that I go. And if I could just finish, right, knowing that the red card is about to come up. The title of this here speech today is The Residue of a Decision. And the word residue has the meaning of matter that's left behind once something is taken up. And so once we took up the fear, once we took up the uncertainties of what's to come, once we took up the unfamiliarity of what's on the other side, we were able to have such a joy because of the people, because of the experiences that we've had, and because of the impact that you all have had on us. And I say all that to say, if you're facing a decision that may seem large, that may seem big, you may be doing the pros and cons list, but you won't be able to fully express all the pros that you'll be able to experience because of your decision unless you say yes. So I hope our decision inspires your decision, whatever it is, and you too will speak of your residue of a decision. Thank you. Oh! All right, great people. So I have set our president of the Morningside Toastmasters Club.
It's a video.
Yeah, it's a video. Yeah. So yeah. But nonetheless, first of all, thank you for your leadership and the opportunity to be able to be a part of this awesome club. I must say, like you's the guy that I had in mind to be the president, and you inspired me in so many ways. Let me just allow for you to speak to the people by saying, one, why would you recommend them to join Toastmasters, and what could they expect while joining Morningside Toastmasters Club?
Rickey, it's been an honor
Yes.
to do this with you. It's been an absolute pleasure meeting you.
Yeah.
I want to say that before anything else.
Yes, sir.
Right? As to why anyone should ever consider joining Toastmasters, this is the reason. Sometimes we have a lot of thoughts. And they reside in here.
Yeah.
And sometimes we struggle to communicate exactly what's in here. So sometimes you have a very specific thing that you want to say, and then you start speaking, and you're like, what the hell is going on here? This is not what I had in mind. Toastmasters just clears that path.
Yeah.
Creates a bridge between what is in here and what ultimately comes out here. If you are somebody that wants to be more succinct in terms of what is it that you want to say, want to be more limb, word of the day.
Word of the day.
Word of the day. You need to come through here.
Yeah.
It's the perfect environment for you to do this because we're all here to learn.
That's true.
No one is going to judge you. But there's a structured way of making sure that we move from point A to point B, which is to become more succinct in our thoughts, more succinct in terms of our actions, our intentions, and just to be more deliberate and explicit in terms of what is it that we want to do. But other than that, I'm glad to meet you, my brother.
Yes, likewise.
I can't wait to see you again.
That's it.
I'm going to come through to the US, but I can't wait to see you.
That's it. Maybe we'll meet each other internationally.
Absolutely.
I don't know if Toastmasters span internationally then. I don't know. We could be, I won't say against each other, but you know, they'll know that Seth was the guy who taught me the things that I know. So,
oh, by the way, guys, Rickey's the guy that encouraged me to do something I really didn't want to do. And I ended up thinking, why didn't I think of doing this earlier? Which was to participate in the competitions. I was like, nah, focus on leadership. But it turns out, instead of saying one thing or another, it can actually be one thing and another.
There it is.
And that is thanks to Rickey.
And then he got first place.
Yeah.
First place. Champ right here. You know what I'm saying? So I do remember that. So there it is. I love that. Well said, Seth. I'll miss you too, brother. All right, great people. Y'all see him. There it is. All right, great people. So not only did we talk to the president, but we also have the vice president of membership.
And he forgot to say, boom! This is Rickey Jones here again.
He saw some things.
Yeah.
But he is over membership. Therefore, when you join Morningside Toastmasters Club, he will be the one, E2 will be the one that reaches out to you to make sure everything goes smoothly and well in your transition into the club.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say to the people, right?
Well, I mean, first of all, I'm the new Rickey, because I mean, Rickey was VPM and I'm kind of VPM now, so it's a balance of both.
Yes.
Secondly, I love the fact that Rickey and I got inducted on the same day. We joined around the same time, and I'm sad that he's actually leaving. But I mean, there are reasons for everything, and I think everything comes to an end. In Sesotho, by the way, we say "Sapeleng siyahlola," right? Yeah, which I'm not going to use to translate.
Okay.
You just need to find that out yourself.
Okay.
But good luck, all the best with everything, and please remember, it's happening at Morningside Toastmasters. Okay?
It is happening at all times. And y'all might see him in Tampa Bay. He knows Tampa. He's been there. And he might be there again. So y'all might see him again. I'm going to find out the meaning of what you said and be able to say it to you on that side. How about that?
How about that?
There it is. Get to know E2.
Me too.